Hi everybody. Have you ever wondered about how you have fun on your job? Well, I just started one not too long ago, and that's reselling items that I pick up at auctions or garage sales, and it is the most fantastic job there ever was, I think. But there is a few things that you got to have a little muscle for sure to load it up in your truck, but I like to go to auctions and I like to bid and bid some more and then I bid more. And sometimes I have to call in the recruits to come and help me load everything up and to bring extra trucks, extra muscle, and extra guys. But they do get compensated very well, unfortunately. But they are a big help. But so it's just really fun to go and bid on things. You know, some of the things you don't even know what they are, but they're interesting, and you think you might be able to make a little bit of money on them anyway. But meeting new people, that's wonderful. You know, I meet a lot of people going to auctions and learning about why they like auctions. Do they resell or do they have a home collection, or they're just there meeting people too. But I go to a lot of garage sales also that I pick up items, a lot of the more secondhand stuff where the auctions is more of antiquing and collecting. Um, but the auction or the garage sales, I can still fill up a truck with furniture and things like that. The bigger ticket items is my furniture and just get together with a friend and we just go garage selling for the day and then we might go out for breakfast or dinner or might even go out to have a beer. Not very often, once in a while. But it's just a fine way to make a living and I'm laid off, so I thought, well, I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to stick my foot in and see how far I can get it. But anyway, there is a downside to it. I do have a few people that have sticky fingers, and not only have they been caught, but I'm trying to prosecute them right now, but that's been a challenge in itself. There was a little girl that I caught her stealing. She was about 13, I suppose. And after I got done yelling at her and talking to her parents, she did apologize and she does come back in my store, but I have to watch her and I have to babysit her. But hopefully, with me yelling at her and hopefully that scared her enough to where she ain't going to do it again. But most of the time, we don't have a problem with that. Most people are not like that. Most people won't steal from you. But that's just the downside, and that's about the only one I can think of. But lots of times I give back to the community because the community gives to me. They donate a lot. They refer people down to me. And there is a few people in town that are kind of down on their luck and they're needy. And so I'll give them clothes or, a piece of furniture or kitchen stuff or just whatever I think, they need. Or I like doing that. It makes me feel good about myself. But I think one of the other things that I like doing best is giving to the kids. I just keep boxfuls of toys that most of the time the community has donated or that I've picked up at a garage sale or something. But I make sure that every kid that comes in my door leaves with a free toy. There was a little boy Sunday when I was open. He came in with his dad and he had 1 penny. So he wanted to know what I had for 1 penny. Well, I asked him what he liked, and he showed me a little tool bench. And I did have $10 on that tool bench, but, it was pretty important to him that he give me that penny. And he gave me the penny, and he took the little workbench and took it to his daddy's car. And, it was just really made me feel good about myself to see him smile, and his daddy was smiling. And so I guess I made everybody happy, and that's what I'm there for. And I do like to make a profit, but I like also feeling good inside about things I can do for people. And it's a lot of times we'll get bicycles, and my dad will fix them. He'll fix them up and oil them and do whatever they need, and then we'll give them to the kids too. So we have a lot of kids hanging around for the free toys, but that's okay with me. I do have items to show you. And this is one of my dishes. I do sell a lot of these, and this is a Nippon dish, and I do have one lady that buys all these that I can come up with, and it's important when you're picking up items to make sure they got a little signature on the back and that it is something that is collectible. I have a book. It's Schroeder's Pricing Guide Antiques, and I guess you don't want to go too far without one of these, so you can kind of look up an item, you can see the price, you can see the description, because a lot of times you don't know what an item is, especially if it's older. There's so much out there that you got to look for, but this Schroeder's book, it's a really good book. It's a good reference book. Make sure you get a book so you know what you're doing, because it can really make a difference in what you pay for the item, what you get out of the item, and whether you're going to profit or loss from it. So that's probably one of the best advices I can give to you. Now here's one of my little friends here. This is Freddie. He's one of my favorite little pieces, but he just looks like he's had his last day, and I just feel so sorry for him, but he's so cute. And I don't care if he sells or not. I just like him. I'd like to keep him around in my own collection, but he's one of my higher priced little things, but he's worth it. He's very cute, adorable. Also, here's another one of my little favorite pieces. He's kind of cute, he's funny, he's comical, and he's just a real spunky little donkey, I think. And he reminds me of a little baby donkey, just probably born a few days. But he's just as cute as can be, and I do have a little price on him, but he's antique, he's vintage, and he's in perfect condition. So, and my next item, this is one of my more expensive items. This is 24 karat gold plated Panther planter, and you don't find these every day. In fact, the only one I could find on the internet would be a silver one, which was like $4,000. I do have this one for sale for $200, but I can't find another one like him, so I can't do too much research on him, which kind of drives me crazy sometimes not knowing. But he's made in the United States, and he does have his stamp right there that tells me what he is, so that's good reference for me. But he sells for like about $200, but the other ones, like I said, were selling for $4,000, anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000. So he's a nice little piece, he is. So anyway, I just have a lot of fun doing this, and like I said, while I'm laid off, I just want to have fun with this, and it's always been a dream of mine. It's a hobby, and it's just so much fun. And you can involve so many more people, and you can meet a lot of people from all over looking for really strange things. And I find a lot of the guys are really getting interested in the secondhand shops, and to my surprise, I found that they're looking for the cookwares, pie plates and silverware and just all kinds of kitchenwares. And I do have a men's department, I have a child's department, and I have a woman's department, and I have a family department. So there is something there for everyone, and that's what you got to do. You got to be versatile to suit everyone, so you don't miss any kind of customers, and they'll be looking for all kinds of things. Sometimes it takes like 2 hours to get through my shop, because I do have a 3 storefront shop. So, but people enjoy it, and I do have a lot of return customers, and I have customers that were referred by other customers, so I think I'm in the right direction. And I try to find different resources to help me even better, and I did open up an online store where you just take your picture, you post it, and put your price on it and a description, and I have had a little bit of luck with that, so hopefully that'll go too. So if you're looking for a job that's awful fun and you get to meet a lot of people, maybe this job's for you too.